Well, let's see how it goes today. Sunday, March the 2nd. Gotta take this down. I'm coming round the bend. I ain't 100, but I'm coming round the bend. It's been excruciating, but I'm better. I ain't 100%, but I'm better. Whew. I tell you what, I'm hoping today that I feel good enough to stay up. Okay, because I've been having to just do stuff and then go back to bed, and then recharge and then get up and go back to bed. Cheers. It's gonna be water for a while. Stuff is starting to taste more regular, but still, coffee don't even sound good right now. And I like water, but the water still tastes a little bit funny. Once again, thank you, folks, for your love and concern and care. And I just want to shout out that no surprise that the people that really have shown their love for me is number one, my family, and number two, my punk rock people. Man, it's just, I can't tell you enough how important real people in my life are, as opposed to the fucking fake ass people who are supposedly, I can't even get into words, but it's my punk rock people. Murky from RAF. I'm not going to go down the list, but he's at the top because I'm his daughter's godfather, and we are close, even though we're nothing alike. But the way he hot-footed over here to help me out, it's just, and then of course, as the word gets out, I start to hear from more people. Did I ever feel like I was alone, or that, you know what I mean? Did I ever feel abandoned? I said, no. Do I have false expectations of people? No. People are doing their thing. People are living their lives, And when people reach out to you, or when they don't, it's real. And so, just right at the top of the list, my punk rock community. Love those people. And that includes people who maybe wouldn't even consider themselves that in my mind, but they are. So I'm still not up on top of my game, but I do want to try to share a little bit musically, because music is, I'll tell you what, it's just been, I know it's been a journey, an inner journey, while laying in my sick bed. I'll call it sick bed. I'm sure thankful for it too. Just a flood of feelings and thoughts these last few days. I've been homeless twice. Once here in Omaha when I couldn't even go and stay with my mom because she was in a high rise for the elderly, and there was no one else. So having my home and a bed to be sick in, it feels like just an absolute godsend. I feel so blessed. And for you folks that don't misinterpret when I use the words blessed and stuff like that, I'm not religious. Those are descriptive terms. I am so thankful to have an inner circle of genuinely fantastic people. I don't need to call them out, but it includes you people online, some of your comments, just wonderful. But the thing that I'd like to share about music is that at first I was so sick that, I could barely even turn a tape over in a cassette machine in my bedroom. And then, as time went on, I had a CD player sitting in the room there, but not hooked up. And I got up the strength to hook it back up to my stereo there. Each one of my rooms here in my house is full of music. Besides these records, there's a wall of 1,000 CDs over there. There's a wall of 1,000 CDs in my bedroom. There's a wall of 1,500 CDs in the living room. And so it got to the point where it's like I was listening to some cassettes, but it's like, man, I'm looking at this wall of music, and it's like, let me jump into it, and it's been fantastic. As a collector, I like others, we like to buy and we like to get new stuff. Not that we need it. And what I'm trying to say is, as I lay in bed and would, get up the strength to go pull something from the shelves, I have a gold mine of music here. I don't need to buy anything. It was so wonderful because radio in Omaha sucks. And it's like we're in a time warp. And it's like we're in a racial time warp too. And no, I will not be pulling back from any of my thoughts at any time about anything, race, the presidency, whatever, okay? Dumb motherfuckers who can't figure their own ass out from a hole in the ground, you are not welcome, okay? Come over here and misunderstand what the fuck I'm talking about. But radio in Omaha is stuck in a time warp. And it was like, I would try to listen, and it was like, oh, it was just, ugh, what the fuck is wrong? It's like, ugh. So I got just a couple things sitting here that are still sitting out from things I played in recent days, because I was just able to go, and it was just like gem after gem. And it's like not everything I picked to play hit, but it was like I knew what to pick, and when it picked, oh man, just some of the best fucking music. Here's one. Daryl Way from Curved Air. There's some more in there, that I put away already, but with Opus 20, The Human Condition. This is modern classical music. It's still in the CD player. This is wonderful. I'm going to ask specifically Michael Dawson, P. Dawson, because I know that we share some of these musicians. Surely you have this. Ooh, excuse me, because I know you got Curved Air. This is fantastic. It's so lyrically beautiful. It is in the region of, oh shit, it's like somewhere Zoltan Kodaly, and then a little bit of Debussy, and another person that I cannot think of his name right now. Just gorgeous music. That was one. Hearts of Space kind of music. I put so many away, but here's one. Earth Island by Steve Roach. Jorge Reyes. Suspended Memories. Just fantastic. Just fantastic. And I love the ancient connection with the use of singing stones, flutes, atmospheric, where it's like you're creating this large expanse, not necessarily spatial, but spatial. Another one that I pulled from out in the main room is Wally Badarou's Words of a Mountain. Oh my God, this is so fantastic, so beautiful, and also so playful. The chords as well as the patches that these folks use were just wonderful and healing. That's the other thing, is that several things would, as I would lay there, it would feel like it's healing me. It's part of the process. Kit Watkins, who was in Happy the Man and Camel, his album Azure, which I listened to, it was, oh man, that album is fantastic. I was having synesthesia. His chords and the beautiful settings that he plays. I was seeing colors beyond colors as I heard the music and saw it, and it would like go into light and this emerald greens. Just amazing. Just music is fucking fantastic. Early on, when I was playing cassettes, I ended up listening to a side of old recordings of mine that were like back when I was just messing around. Because at first I thought I was listening to like let's try this. Start off with Devo, and it's like Uncontrollable Urge, and then it like the song would start again, and then I'd hear this extra guitar, and it was like, huh? It's so old I forgot the fact that was back when I would make these tapes of me practicing and playing along with songs, and playing so good that I got the cassette. It was like, oh, that's me. And then after that, some Soft Boys, Robin Hitchcock, and it was like, oh, I remember this now, because I can't remember the name of the song, but it was a guitar riff, and it was like, oh, that's a cool riff, and I had learned it, and I had played it, I was playing it. And there was some other stuff where it's like, fuck, that's me playing along. So, music is just fantastic. It's fantastic. There's other things that I just love to tell you about, but I'm still not going to be running around like I'm healed. And one of the last things last night that was the Cranky label out of Chicago. Interesting label, Tomorrowland. This was interesting because it's like, it's ambient, but it's also on the rough side. It's like not everything is all smoothed out and everything. But this Tomorrowland, it's like, I forgot how I got turned on to this. This is really good. Sequence of the negative space changes. This is really good. And there's some other things I'm struggling to try to remember. But music is the best. I'm glad I'm still sitting up and not feeling that flush of heat and I'm hanging in there. I'm turning a corner. And I'm glad to share it with you. One other thing I'll try to share is the last few days when I would sit up for a time and come in here and try to watch some TV. What I found myself watching, just having a blast. And I am feeling extremely thankful. If you hear it in my voice, I'm just feeling so thankful to be feeling better and just thankful for everything. I came across this channel. It looks like it comes up on other channels, but what it is at Revolt. Revolt got me started. All these hip hop artists, and Revolt. And I've gone through, conflict in my mind about hip hop over the years. Some of you know that, but I love my people, and I actually love the people. The camaraderie. It got started watching Method Man. I like Method Man. I like Wu-Tang Clan. And Method Man is real smart and real poised. Real poised. Love listening to him talk. But the hosts are the real Noriega and DJ EFN. They smoke and drink, and well, they make me jealous. I haven't smoked because I just don't feel it. But I see them haul out these bags of flowers, and I go, oh fuck, that looks good. I don't drink. I don't like alcohol. Fuck alcohol. They be drinking in tips and bottles and talking about big money, and it's like obviously they're really making this money, which is so foreign to me, and I don't even know if I would ever want to make the money. But what I enjoyed was the stories and just the people. Excuse me, among other people who I watched. I love these people. Shaheem. One person who got on my nerves watching was Irv Gotti. Talk about a egotistical bastard. I don't give a fuck about. He sucked. The other people that, and rest in peace, I see here, David Johansen. I'll say something. Common, Pete Rock, Smith and Wesson, Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane is the baddest of the baddest. I just think he is so poised. From the beginning of hip hop, Big Daddy Kane was one that I just loved. Busta Rhymes is bad fucking ass. Man, I love Busta Rhymes. Remy Ma. Okay? Beanie Siegel, Cameron, Genuine. I was just getting off on listening to these niggas talk, and you know what I'm saying when I say listen to these niggas talk. These are my niggas. It was so cool that when I watched one with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, they kind of, they were cool, but it's like the people that were really just, loving listening to them talk is the Wu-Tang Clan people and the other folks I mentioned. Ice-T, LL Cool J, Redman. I love my people, and I love the hip hop. I do. I love the hip hop. It ain't my. It's not my wheelhouse. It's not my wheelhouse. I'm a spaceman. Okay. I'm an ancient future man. Okay. When I was listening to the Method Man talking about as he was growing up and first starting to make his rhymes and stuff, and how all they had was top 40, and he loved Hall & Oates and Bon Jovi. And I'm saying, yeah, it figures. Y'all ain't heard shit. That's why I like my stance. It's like, I've heard that, but I heard this too. And I bet if half of them dudes could have been turned on to the music that I've been listening to all my life, besides top 40 shit. Imagine what they come up with. Anyway, last thing I'll say is, I'm not a soul listener. So Angie Stone, I don't even know who she. I know the name. I ain't heard that woman because that's not what I like. All this lovey-dovey shit. I don't listen to that shit. And David Johansen, the reason why I'm saying rest in peace to Johansen, because that's my wheelhouse. Rock, punk rock, street rock. I remember in 73 that it came out? The first New York Dolls album, my buddy Paul Reese bought it. And like he brought it home and we're both looking at the cover and going like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? The fuck is this? These trashed out dudes with these stacked heels and looking like they'd cut your throat before they'd have sex with you. And we didn't like it. No, I've owned it and sold it, the New York Dolls album. Both of their albums, the two. And when it first came out, what I liked was the fact that it was produced by Todd Rundgren, and I liked David Johansen's intro. Wahoo! It's like, I can relate to that. But that was some sloppy ass shit fucking music, okay? But knowing the story of the development of street music from New York, which turned into punk, CBGB, all that stuff, Max's Kansas City. Yeah, David Johansen was somebody that I paid attention to. I even have I forget what year it was, but This goes back to the 90s, but um, David Johansen played a concert here. I wasn't interested, but because of my brother's job with the record distributor, I got a backstage laminate of David Johansen. If I felt better, I'd go dig it up. I've kept it all these years because I thought, well, this is kind of cool. I wouldn't have gone. I could have gone. Didn't care. Okay, but I recognize his place in rock history. So this is a very good sign that it's 20 minutes and I'm not fading. You know what I mean? My voice is not 100% because I got to build my strength back up. I got to build my electrolytes up. I got to get my appetite back together. But it's coming. And I'm not going to be foolish and push the envelope as far as, oh, I'm ready to get up and jump out and go to the store and the post office tomorrow because it's Sunday. So I couldn't go if I wanted to the post office. But it's coming, people. It's coming. Sure thankful. I'm just thankful for so many things. My family. Leroy called me again last night and I felt good enough to talk for a while. I just love my people. I just love you all. I can't even talk about politics. It's just like I've woke up into a nightmare. How can so-called Christian type people talk about hell? This is hell on earth. We got the spawn of Satan in the White House. We got motherfucking demons. Selfish, sick, bastard motherfuckers. Fucking shit up for people. Demons. Bad energy. Bad. I don't want to hear from anybody defending that shit. You're just worse than them. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Love you all.